have all been there, haven't we? You know that feeling. It is like 1,000 butterflies have suddenly taken flight in your stomach every time you see them, or even just hear their name mentioned in conversation. You find yourself checking your phone, hoping for a notification, and when they look at you, the rest of the world seems to just fade away into the background. When you have feelings for someone, it is so easy to put on those rose-colored glasses. Suddenly, everything they do seems perfect. Their quirks become adorable. Their flaws seem insignificant. And you project all your hopes and dreams onto this one person. But here is the hard truth we need to discuss today, with love and honesty. Not every person you fall for is someone you should give your heart to. Not every crush is a potential soulmate. Sometimes, our hearts choose people who are simply not equipped to hold them gently. Emotional maturity is about recognizing that attraction is not the same as compatibility. It is about seeing the red flags before they turn into heartbreaks. So, drawing from some wonderful psychological insights, I want to guide you through 7 specific types of crushes that you should really consider avoiding. We are going to explore why these dynamics are harmful and how you can protect your beautiful energy. The first type we need to talk about is what I call the disappearing act. You might know them as the ghost. This is the person with whom you have a connection, or at least you think you do. You talk frequently. Maybe you text late into the night, and you share laughs. But then, without warning, they vanish. It is not just that they are busy. It is a pattern. They leave you on read for days. They avoid making concrete plans to see you in person. They drift in and out of your life like a fog, leaving you confused and anxious. Why does this happen? Often, this person has shared feelings for you, or they realize that you like them. But instead of handling that reality with maturity, they choose silence. They might feel uncomfortable with the idea of rejecting you directly because they want to be the nice guy or nice girl. Or perhaps they have a deep-seated fear of commitment. But here is what you need to understand. The reason does not matter as much as the impact it has on you. When someone disappears, they are showing you that they lack the courage to communicate. They are choosing the easy way out rather than honoring your feelings. You deserve someone who is present. You deserve someone who respects you enough to say, "I am not ready," rather than leaving you in the dark to question your own worth. Do not chase the ghost. Let them fade away so you can find someone who wants to be seen. The second type of crush to be wary of is the ego feeder. This dynamic is subtle and can be incredibly painful. Does your crush seem to love the fact that you like them more than they actually like you? Do they brag to their friends about your affection? Do they give you just enough attention to keep you hooked? A smile here, a text there, but never actually commit to anything real. This is often because they are using your love to feed their own vanity. In this scenario, they might have figured out that you have feelings for them. Instead of clarifying the situation, they pretend they do not know, or they play along because your admiration makes them feel powerful. It boosts their self-esteem to know they have you wrapped around their finger. They cannot let you go because you make them feel good about themselves, but they also have no intention of catching you. This is a sign of profound emotional immaturity on their part. A relationship should never be about one person being a fan and the other being a celebrity. It should be a partnership of equals. If you feel like you are just a trophy on their shelf or a battery for their ego, it is time to unplug. Remember, their need for validation is a bottomless pit, and you cannot fill it no matter how much love you pour in. It is not about you. It is about their own internal void. The third type is the humiliator. This one makes my heart ache because it is so damaging to your spirit. Does your crush take jokes too far? Do they make fun of you in front of others to the point where people around you look uncomfortable or disgusted? When you tell them they hurt your feelings, do they roll their eyes and say, "You are too sensitive," or refuse to apologize? This is a massive red flag, my friends. Humor should bring people together, not tear them down. If your crush uses humiliation as a tool, it is often a projection of their own deep insecurities. They try to lower your status to make themselves feel taller. If you enter a relationship with the humiliator, you risk becoming the target of their unresolved issues. Over time, this erodes your self-confidence. You start to believe the cruel things they say. You start to shrink yourself to avoid their ridicule. Please, listen to your gut. If a joke makes your stomach drop, it is not a joke. It is aggression disguised as humor. You deserve a partner who protects your dignity, not one who dismantles it for a laugh. Real love is kind. It is supportive. It never, ever seeks to make you feel small. Now, let us move on to the fourth type, the bully. This extends beyond how they treat you and looks at how they treat the world. Watch closely. Is your crush rude to the waiter who brought the wrong order? Do they snap at the cashier? Are they unkind to strangers or dismissive of your friends? Sometimes we get attracted to the idea of the bad boy or the tough girl. We think, oh, they are tough with the world, but they are sweet with me. We romanticize their aggression as strength. But here is the reality check. How they treat the powerless is the truest test of their character. If they are rude to others, it is only a matter of time before that rudeness is directed at you. Attraction to a bully will only cause you suffering. Even if they are charming to you right now, that behavior is a ticking time bomb. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect and basic human decency. If they cannot offer that to a stranger on the street, they do not possess the emotional capacity to offer it to you in a long-term relationship. Kindness is not a switch you can flip on and off. It is a way of being. Do not fall for the myth that you can be the one to tame them. You are looking for a partner, not a rehabilitation project. The fifth type is the serial cheater. This is a hard one because often, when we like someone, we want to believe we are special. We hear rumors that they cheated on their ex, or maybe their ex-partners have even warned us. But we think, that was the past. They are different with me. Our connection is unique. However, we must look at the facts. A study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior revealed a startling statistic. A person who has cheated on a partner in the past is 3 times more likely to cheat again in their next relationship compared to someone who has never cheated. 3 times. That is a significant risk. Constant cheating is not just a mistake, it is a pattern of behavior. It often signals deep conflicts with commitment, impulse control, and integrity. These are issues that your crush needs to work on within themselves, likely with professional help, before they can have a successful relationship. Trust is the foundation of any house you want to build with another person. If the foundation is cracked, the house will eventually fall. You deserve someone who values loyalty and respects the terms of your relationship. You deserve to sleep soundly at night, not worrying about who they are texting or where they really are. The 6th type is the user. Relationships are a give and take, a beautiful dance of reciprocity. But with the user, the traffic only flows one way. Does your crush constantly ask you for favors? Can you drive them here? Can you lend them money? Can you help them with their homework or their work project? And yet, when you need something, are they suddenly unavailable? If they suspect you like them, a user will exploit that affection. They know you will see every request as an opportunity to get closer to them, so they keep asking. They might make vague promises about paying you back or returning the favor, but they never seem to follow through. This is a transactional dynamic, and you are the one paying the price. If you find yourself falling for people who use you over and over again, it might be a good idea to take a step back from dating for a while. Ask yourself why you feel you have to earn love by being useful. Therapy can be incredibly helpful here to break these patterns. You are worthy of love simply because you exist, not because of what you can do for someone else. Do not let anyone treat you like a convenience store, open 24 hours a day, but never truly appreciated. Finally, we arrive at the 7th type, and this is perhaps the most dangerous of all, the isolator. Please, I beg you to pay attention to this one. Does your crush constantly ask you to change your plans with other people? Do they make subtle comments to turn you against your best friends or your family? Do they get jealous when you spend time with anyone other than them? If so, this is a massive, neon-flashing red flag. Falling for an isolator can lead to a relationship characterized by psychological abuse and control. At first, it might feel flattering. You might think, wow, they love me so much they want me all to themselves. But isolation is a tactic used to weaken your support system. If you see signs that your crush is trying to control who you talk to, what you do, or where you go, you must stop that relationship immediately. Love expands your world. It does not shrink it. A healthy partner will love that you have great friends. They will want you to be close to your family. They will encourage your independence. If you feel like your world is getting smaller and smaller because of this person, please reach out for help and step away. Although it can be incredibly hard to overcome your feelings for someone, especially when the chemistry is strong, sometimes it is necessary for your survival. When your crush does not reciprocate your feelings, acts emotionally immature, or displays these dangerous red flags, it is a sign from the universe. It is a sign that a relationship with them would be difficult, draining, or even abusive. It is better to go through the temporary pain of getting over them now than to endure the long-term suffering of being with them. Enamorment, that feeling of falling in love, should be fun. It should be light. It should add joy to your life. It should never, ever be destructive to your physical or mental health. I want you to take a moment to reflect. Have you noticed these signs in your current crush? Or perhaps, do you recognize these traits in someone a friend is dating? It can be hard to see the truth when we are in the middle of it. We want the fantasy to be real so badly that we ignore the reality. But true self-love is about protecting your future self. It is about saying, I like you, but I love myself more. It is about having the strength to walk away from a table where respect is not being served. And remember, letting go of a crush who is bad for you is not a loss. It is a victory. You are clearing space. You are clearing out the negative energy to make room for the right person to walk in. You are making room for a love that is safe, a love that is kind, a love that is honest and reciprocal. You are making room for a partner who texts you back, who celebrates your victories, who is kind to waiters, who is loyal, who gives as much as they take, and who loves your friends as much as you do. That love exists. I promise you, it exists. But you will never find it if you are busy trying to fix someone who does not want to be fixed, or chasing someone who keeps running away. If this topic resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever had to walk away from a crush because of these red flags? How did you find the strength to do it? Please share your stories in the comments below. We are a community here, and your experience might be the exact thing someone else needs to read today to feel less alone. Also, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the Happy Aura channel. We are dedicated to helping you grow, heal, and find that beautiful inner peace. Share this video with your friends because we all need a reminder sometimes that we deserve the best. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for being open to learning about yourself and your heart. Remember, you are precious. Your heart is a treasure. Do not just give the key to anyone. Make them earn it. Make them show you that they are safe. Until next time, keep shining your bright, beautiful light. Take care of yourselves, Drink plenty of water and be kind to your mind. I love you all so much. Bye for now. Wait, before you go, I want to add one more thought. I know how lonely it can feel when you decide to let go of a crush. There is a void there, a quiet space where the daydreams used to be. It is okay to feel sad about it. It is okay to grieve the potential of what could have been. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. Cry if you need to. Journal about it. Talk to a trusted friend. But do not mistake that sadness for a sign that you made the wrong decision. The pain of detachment is temporary, but the pain of staying in a toxic situation can last a lifetime. Think of your heart like a garden. If you let weeds grow, the ghosters, the bullies, the users, they will choke out the beautiful flowers. By removing them, you might see some bare earth for a while, and that can look scary. But that bare earth is potential. It is ready for new seeds. It is ready for something healthy to take root. So be the gardener of your own soul. Be ruthless with the weeds and gentle with the flowers. You are cultivating a life of happiness, and that requires making some tough choices about who gets to stay in your garden. I also want to touch on the concept of patterns. If you find that you are constantly attracted to one of these types, say, you always fall for the fixer-upper, or the unavailable one, be gentle with yourself. Do not judge yourself. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself, what does this remind me of? Sometimes, we replay childhood dynamics in our adult relationships. We try to fix the past by dating people who remind us of our parents or early caregivers. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking the cycle. Awareness is the light that dissolves the shadows. Once you see the pattern, you can choose differently. You can consciously say, this feels familiar, but it is not good for me. I am going to choose something different. I am going to choose something safe. And for those of you who are currently single and waiting for love, cherish this time. Use it to build a relationship with yourself. Take yourself on dates. Buy yourself flowers. Learn what makes you happy. The more you love and respect yourself, the less likely you are to tolerate bad behavior from others. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So treat yourself like the queen or king that you are. Okay, I really am going to go now. But I just wanted to leave you with that extra little bit of encouragement. You have got this. You are stronger than you think, and you are wiser than you know. Trust your intuition. It is your best friend. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep growing. I will see you in the next video. Sending you all the love in the world. Goodbye, my friends.